Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tina. I'm a full-time reseller and I'm about to go into the Goodwill and see what they have. I just took my mom to an appointment and this is right across the street, so let's go. I have not been in this one for quite a while. No, it's fine. Thanks.
My back.
Huh?
My back's hurting. You ever get that, Ellen?
Ever get what?
Like,
Oh, yeah.
what could that be?
Gotta make them tighter.
$1.50.
Think you'll get better at that?
Huh?
Thank you, please.
Huh?
You're being a bigger help right now, man. We don't have any room to put you in.
Definitely.
Well, now you don't need to worry about it.
So that one's yours, Richard. I'm gonna work on this in there, Richard, then.
Okay. I'll just take all of those. This is kind of a neat blanket. Flush throw. Let's see if we have any branding on this. It feels like a nice quality blanket or quilt. Here we go. I feel like that's hard to find. Maybe that blanket. Eternity. Nice. Like the new racks. These are pretty worn. I think that's a popular QVC brand. Granny Square. Kids pass on that section. Maybe. Alright, let's check out the hard goods. It's got a lot of linens here, so that's pretty sweet. I always manage to find something in this store. I'm going to try the dinnerware section first. There's some Mikasa, all priced individually. What the heck is this thing? What is that? It's definitely a handmade type thing. The bowls are usually more desirable. So these actually might be worth picking up for 99 cents a piece. I am going to look this pattern up and see how they're still selling. But Definitely might pick up some of these pieces. Plates are only $99 too. I think I'm gonna get these canisters. I should have mounted this GoPro today, but I didn't think I'd need to. And now I'm thinking twice about it, but too late. A set of the canisters sold for like $100. These are a lot smaller, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh, do I want to grab those bowls? I kind of do. I should probably grab the dinner plates too. I think it'll be worth it. Oh. This is a really cool brand that I've actually found a couple times before in this area, and it always sells pretty well for me. It's kind of weird. It's all the same pattern, but I'm definitely going to grab this because I've sold every other piece of this brand pattern that I've ever picked up. See, now some they have taped together. Some they're selling as sets, some they're selling separately. I don't know. Alright, decided to pass on the bowls, but got the plates. These bottles my mom wants, but she wants me to pay for them because she wants to go into the store next to here and she doesn't want to take a bag of glassware with her. All right, let's see here. I guess in the case of this stuff, I'm glad it wasn't all together because I really didn't want the whole set. Ooh, look, they don't even have it in the same spot. These little bowls typically do okay. Oh boy. The dinnerware section always gets me. Hi, Mark. Alrighty. These are IKEA. I personally like these bowls for home, but I'm not going to get them today. I actually almost was going to get them. Pure One. Oh, tea for Tina. Okay, I'm getting it. Such a bad mug habit. Alright, let's see. I am thinking about going back for those other bowls. And let's see what else we have first. That's very pretty. Somebody's putting out a fresh cart of stuff. These darn things are all over the place. Some training wheels. Can't even get that open. Is that like a card shuffler? I think so. Little Scotty dog. Plastic. Holiday stitchery. Oh, it's a bib.
Let's see what we have over here.
Oh, I've sold that pattern before. It took a very long time. Ooh, what is this thing? It's definitely weird looking. Oh, it's like a cookie jar. Oh, Department 56. Huh. Definitely has a lot of paint there. Pretty interesting. I would not have suspected that was Department 56 for some reason. Lawsuit. Never heard of that game. Looks like an Amazon return, possibly. Throw burrito. It's gonna be one of those deals. And I don't mean like a return. I meant like someone that sold on FBA and it didn't sell and they got it returned to them. That's what I meant by Amazon return. Because I've seen that before. I've seen things donated that were sent back to sellers. I've even had stuff sent back when I sold on Amazon. And then I would always put it on eBay though. Collector's edition Yahtzee. Never saw that box. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it's all there. I like Yahtzee. I'm almost tempted to buy that just for myself. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna buy it though. It's so cheap. Alrighty guys, so let's get into this Goodwill haul. I will show you what I purchased. Not everything was in the video, so I'll just show you everything here. Alright, so I did pick up this Mikasa Santa Fe pattern dinner plates. I did not end up getting any of the bowls. I picked up 6 dinner plates, 99 cents a piece. And I'm just gonna move these out of the way. I did, and then I'm gonna run into them with my chair. Typical Tina fashion, you know? Anyway, then I did pick up the large canister and let's see here, the sugar. These 2 smaller canisters, which I don't know. I'm not really sure what you would use these for because there's already a sugar bowl and these are kind of like almost the same size. At least this one is. And then we have this one, which is also like a little tiny sugar-like bowl. So I don't really know. They're not the typical sized canisters that would go with this one. But I am probably gonna lot them all together. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna look into those because it's kind of weird that they're all about the same size, like the smaller ones. So anyway, let's see here. Well, I guess we'll go through some of this because it's piled up right here. These are Ralph Lauren linens. These are all napkins. And let's see, this one's got 4. Some have 4, some have 3. These were $4, so they're basically like $1 a piece. I'm gonna have to look up the pattern names, see if I can find the pattern names. But these, all the napkins are marked with the Ralph Lauren label. And I'm not sure if the tablecloths are marked as well, because I did find a couple tablecloths without napkins in a different section. And those didn't have, the tablecloths didn't have the Ralph Lauren label on them, even though I was certain they still felt like the same fabric, looked like the same fabric, the same style. And yeah, you know what, this one right here, this does not have the Ralph Lauren label in it, but it does have the matching napkins, so I do know that it is Ralph Lauren. It's just not marked. So I'll probably sell those together, the napkins and the tablecloth. Like I said, I'm going to try to find the pattern. Napkins were basically priced $1 a piece, and then the tablecloths were $1.50. So that's kind of awesome. And they all look like they're in fantastic condition. Like, it seems like the same person donated all of them, and maybe was like a real super like decorator type person that changed all their stuff out like frequently. I mean, you know what? I'll leave the same tablecloth on for like years. Isn't that terrible? But yeah, so that's how I roll. I'm not all about changing it out all the time. I mean, maybe I would be if I had like a different kind of lifestyle, or I entertained a lot, or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. But I actually don't think I'll ever own this many table linens at once, unless I'm selling it. So, all right, anyway, moving on. This one, same deal, Ralph Lauren. This is like a whole big set of them, which is weird. This was marked $1. This was marked $6, and they're all like together. I don't even know. I'll have to see if I can find my receipt. I mean, I'm trying to tell you what I'm paying for this stuff, but at the same time, it might be easier to give you a grand total, because I honestly don't know with some of this stuff. So, all right, I grabbed this Madewell sweater. I think the sweaters there are $5.25. Navy blue. I just thought this was cute. It's got like this little tie, like so you could tie around the wrists. So navy blue, size small. It's in really, really good condition, except for the wrinkles. I got this little, and I pulled this stuff off the rack. I ended up going back to the rack, which you didn't see in the video, but I went back to the rack and I found this other stuff. So this is a kids Hannah Anderson dress. I just kind of untied the top, but Hannah Anderson is like one of those children's brands that just always sells. And I think the kids stuff is maybe like $2 or something. I think this was fairly cheap. None of their clothes are marked at the Goodwill. It's just like a set price. I mean, they're marked if they're different than the set price, which is always like hanging up on a sign at the end of the row. You guys know how Goodwill does it, right? But I don't remember those prices. I don't typically buy a lot of clothes at Goodwill anyway. This is logo Lori Goldstein 2X. This doesn't sell quite as well as it used to, but this is like in perfect condition. It's a bigger size, So I decided to just grab it and see what happens. Then I got these. These are Cloudvale, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, size small, inspired mountain apparel. So these are like a really, really nice pair of ski snow pants. I don't know if these are men's or women's. They're a size small though, and they honestly look pretty big. So I'm thinking they might actually be men's. So I'm gonna take measurements to try to get a better idea. It does look like something was cut on the back of these. I just noticed that. I didn't notice it before. I wonder what that could have been. I'll have to look and see if I can find other pants just like this and see if I can figure out what was removed from the back of these pants. Ooh, I just turned my scale on. Okay, and then another table. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. Two more table linens. These match the other. Why did they have all like these different, there's two that are like the same. I don't know, maybe they're different sizes. I'll have to measure them, but that's the same pattern. I think this is like a really good pattern. I think this blue one, I think that one's a good one. All right, so then I grabbed these really funky shoes. These are like, they almost remind me of that like Les Artistes footwear. It's like very funky, very just kind of art to wear type deals. So I couldn't figure out what the brand was. I even posted on Instagram and no one knew, but I ended up finding it myself, and it is, and forgetting, but it's written in here too. I remember seeing it later on. Macana, M-A-C-A-N-N-A, made in Italy. So these were $7.47. Luckily the price is right on there for me to be able to see that. Price wasn't exactly right. I would have rather them been cheaper, but I meant the price is right on there. Bear with me today, guys. So anyway, yeah, pick those up. Okay, and then the last two items or groups of items that I got, picked up this mug because it had this little fancy tea on it. So that's going back to the house with me after this haul. And then I picked this set up. This is Paul Bocuse. I guess that's how you say it, B-O-C-U-S-E. And it's, the pattern is La Valley D, I believe. I don't see it on here, but I remember, or La Valley Day, I don't know. It's some kind of French thing. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. But anyway, this is kind of nice. It's like a quiche or flan kind of pan. And then, four of the ramekins. So I will sell the ramekins separate from the other piece, but every time I have found this pattern, and I'm not sure if I actually might have found the quiche pan before, and I think it might have sold around $40, but I found, I think like a serving platter that sold well. I think, maybe a pitcher, or it could have been a cookie jar. I don't know, but that sold well too, and fairly quick. So it's weird. It's always the same kind of pattern, and I always find it in the Allentown, Pennsylvania area, which is so bizarre. It's the only place I've ever found this pattern. So I don't know, but I'm gonna get this stuff listed and see how it does. Like I said, the linens are gonna take me a little bit of time to research and try to find the patterns. I'm not sure if I'm going to find the patterns for every one of them, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that was my Goodwill trip of the day. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that little bell button so you get notifications every time I upload. And until next time, bye.